That accident at LaGuardia this morning is an avoidable tragedy. That was 100% avoidable. However, it is not the air traffic controller's fault that happened. The air traffic controller was the only one on duty, one person to do air traffic control for an entire busy international airport. LaGuardia is one of the busiest airports in the fucking country, and they have a very complicated runway system. So the air traffic controller was trying to get another plane the emergency services that they needed and land planes at the same time and have planes take off at the same time. One person to coordinate all of that.
That might be the most stressful thing I've ever heard in my life, bro. You cannot blame this guy for what happened. Like, he probably did the best he can, and he probably blames himself still for what happened. But, like, in reality, it's not even his fault. Like, why are you guys so understaffed for a big-ass airport?
That one person who was on shift for 12 hours and doesn't get a break, because who's going to relieve you? There's no one on staff. There's no one on duty to relieve the one air traffic controller. And you know why that happened? That happened because of the Trump administration's cuts through Doge, through Elon Musk, and Secretary Duffy, the Secretary of Transportation, Secretary Duffy. There has never been a more dangerous Secretary of Transportation than Secretary Duffy. Look at all the aviation instances that we've had since the Trump administration 2.0 came back into power. 2 people died. The pilot and the co-pilot died today. At least 40 people were injured. The firefighters, I don't know how they survived. Genuinely, I do not. The video is horrifying. That plane disintegrated. Blood will continue to be on Donald Trump's hands. Try and have a good day.
Yeah, so I don't know how or why there's only one flight coordinator on staff, and I don't know if it's really about politics or if it's just like how this person has a bias against Trump, because I'm not really that educated in politics and stuff, so I don't understand anything crazy. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Maybe just try to educate me a little bit if you guys want to spend the time to do that. But let's get into the next video.
The biggest story in the United States right now should be what's going on.
Wait, they're saying so that top part's the plane, and down there's the fire truck, and the fire truck survived. The people in the fire. That's crazy. What the hell?
On an American aviation. In case you haven't heard what's going on, I'm going to break it down for you. Last night at New York's LaGuardia Airport, this happened. An aircraft colliding with a fire truck.
Yo, is that truck made out of vibranium, bro? How did it just absorb the plane?
On the runway. Here's the audio of the air traffic control.
Frontier 4195, just stop there, please. Stop, truck one, stop. Truck one, stop.
The fire truck was responding to reports of an odor on another aircraft. They were going over. They didn't get the air traffic control message to stop. A plane was landing. They collided. Both pilots in the aircraft are dead. Over 40 injured. It's just an absolutely awful scene. A flight attendant was found alive on the ground by rescuers, still strapped to her seat, which had fallen through the floor of the damaged plane. The plane had 73 passengers and 4 crew. Initially landed safely and then collided with that fire truck on the runway. The plane was going 100 miles per hour. 41 passengers and crew were taken to the hospital. 32 of those have been discharged at this time, and LaGuardia Airport is set to reopen shortly. And of course, all of this is coming while the Democrats remain strong on saying we are not going to fund ICE at the level that the Republicans want, which is the right thing to do. And the Democrats have said, let's start paying TSA. Let's get things up and running. And the Republicans rejected these efforts once again yesterday. So this continues to leave us with air traffic control shortages, which we've already been dealing with, TSA lines through the roof at airports like Houston and Atlanta, as we've seen the lines. And now...
Oh yeah, bro, what's it on TikTok, bro? I be seeing the lines now since like TSA is not being funded or something, so ICE is stepping in for them or something like that. Like, the lines are hella long, like 4-hour lines, and it's going out of the airport and everything like that. That's crazy. Thank God I'm not flying nowhere anytime soon, you know what I mean?
They've deployed ICE to airports to help with crowd control. I mean, this is just getting absolutely absurd. And all the Democrats are asking for is, hey, we don't want ICE to be in unmarked vehicles wearing masks. Like, can we have a reputable form of ICE? Instead, the ICE is now heading to the airports, as you can see here. This is them at JFK, helping with crowd control. Because we're not funding ICE at the level they want it to be funded, because it's not working. and the American people do not agree with the way that ICE is carrying out their operations. All of this while we have a Secretary of Transportation who is best known for being a star on The Real World, one of Trump's many reality TV show, Fox News hosting cabinet appointees. I don't know about you, but America doesn't feel great again. American aviation is struggling, and this is all something we should be concerned about.
To be honest, I'm not that educated on like the politics side of it, which is why I don't really understand anything crazy. But I still don't know why there's only one air traffic controller. I mean, like somebody got to step in or something to help, right? Like, no way, out of the whole airport staff, you can't get one other guy to step in and help. Dude's been on a 12-hour shift. Like, is that not crazy?
We were on the actual flight.
You were on the actual flight?
Yeah.
What exactly did you experience on that flight? Bring me back to that moment.
Fear. I mean, it was pretty shocking. I didn't know what to expect. We were honestly sleeping and then landing, and then all of a sudden, boom, woke up.
Bro, is that Jesse Pinkman? Or, okay, jokes aside, he's probably, like, in shock right now. That's why his responses aren't too good, I feel like. But, you know, kind of looks like Jesse Pinkman. You know what I'm saying?
In shock, just didn't know what to do.
In that boom, just getting back to that moment when you woke up, what exactly did you experience? Was there screaming on the plane?
Yep. Some screaming. I mean, what else really? Like, people were just in shock. Like, people were like caving in. Just heard a loud bang, and then everyone's like freaking out, not knowing what to do.
We were a couple rows behind first class, and it was everything at the front of the plane was pretty messed up.
I can only imagine that you're understandably shaken right now.
Yes.
I mean, I saw the damage from the plane, the nose of the plane. Unfortunately, we've learned that the pilot and the co-pilot, it's believed that they didn't survive this crash. And our thoughts are with their families today. What was the reaction of just everyone getting off the plane? I know that they said about 13 people were injured, we're learning. What was the condition of anyone that you might have saw?
One of our friends was several rows back from us, and like we walked past him on the way out because he was trying to find his glasses, and his nose was totally broken, bleeding like on his face. Like a lot of people smacked their head against the seat in front of them.
It's like hella traumatizing. I'm not gonna seeing your friend like that. And you know, I guess you could take from here, like, don't sit in the front, you know what I mean? It's kind of a waste to sit in the front. But I don't know if that's like a bad way to look at it though. But like, you know, I feel like crashes are more likely to happen like in the front. I feel like I mean, unless you get hit from the side or something. I don't know. I got sidetracked, my bad.
I have to stop there, please. Stop, truck one,
Where's
stop,
the audio
stop.
of it? This is crazy
truck
spooky,
one,
bro. I
stop.
could never do this.
Stop, truck one, stop. Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000. Jet 646. Jet 646, I see you collide with a vehicle here, just hold position. I know you can't move. The vehicles are responding to you now.
Is the runway closed?
Delta 2603, go around, runway heading 2000.
Heading 2000, go around, 2603.
Laguardia Tower.
Truck 2, runway 4 is closed, correct?
Yes, go on to runway 4 now. Proceed on runway 4, you have access.
Tower, car 0, runway 422 is closed at this time.
90, roger.
Laguardia Tower, vehicle 98.
98. 98. Vehicle 98.
Vehicle 98, please show at this time. Runway 422 is closed. I repeat, runway 422 is closed at this time.
Tower, car 90, LaGuardia Airport is closed at this time.
So 2603, runway 3000, go to approach 20.8 now.
3000, over.
Yeah, bro, I can never do that. And like, total respect to this guy, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? I could never do that. Bro, I would do that. I'm like, stutter. And boom, donezo. Like, but all in all, from the situation, this is just something to learn from. Or like, and you know, prayers up to the people who got injured, people who died. You know what I mean? I don't know, like, the videos we watched today, turning it towards like a politics side, and maybe I'm just not educated in it, but I feel like that's not what we should be looking at right now. We should be looking at like the people that lost their lives, yada yada yada, why this actually happened. But then that leads to politics probably. But it's like, I don't know. Maybe the two TikToks I chose are just two biased TikToks towards one side, you know what I mean? So maybe next time I find another perspective on it. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about it. And yeah, if I said anything that was offensive, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I understand that this is a very sensitive topic, so I didn't mean to be inconsiderate towards anybody. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Have a good day.